Somebody comes in and says, I can fix that problem for you. We'll just paint the house, we'll caulk the windows, and we'll go to settlement. That's not a liability that you want to own. You know what I mean? So having all the detailed information is really key. And referrals. What about referrals for you guys? I mean, your whole business is referrals. So if you're not informing your clients about what to expect when you're listing their home for them, they're going to be a little bit upset when a guy like me shows up after the home inspector and says, oh, and by the way. You know, so this is all about, you know, educating you guys and your clients so we can make the best decisions for them moving forward. Okay? Whoop. So, visual evaluation. Got some mushrooms growing here on the top of the window. Is that any better? So this is a community that
we're enjoying the slides ourselves.
This is a community that is less than 5 minutes from here. Okay, so no head flashing details on the top of any of the windows. There's supposed to be a mullion cap. When you gang windows together like this, there's supposed to be a little cap on top of there so no water gets down in between them. And this is that flashing tape that I was telling you about. That's not flashing. You know what I mean? I have a term for that, but I don't think I could say it in a mixed company. But if you have, so the key is, so you're doing a visual evaluation of this house. If you're the realtor and you're walking around, you see mushrooms growing out of windows, that might give you a clue that maybe some moisture's getting in there. Okay? So, yeah, signs, symptoms, and clues. Moisture stains on the inside tops of windows. Have you guys experienced this with home inspectors? Right? They're going right for it. Home inspector comes in the house, it's stucco, he's going right for the inside tops of those windows, looking for these little tiny stains, okay? If water has gotten past all the protective systems, all the weather barrier systems, and it's dripping inside the window, that's like the last place you want to see it. You know, you want to catch it before this happens. So if you go around a house and you're doing, you know, I'm doing a visual, or the home inspector is, and he sees these water droplets, there's an indication of some moisture intrusion. Okay, so visual. What about this one? This community is about 10 minutes from here. So we're down in the basement. This is another area that we look for, right? Right where the box beam is, right above the foundation. This is actually below grade. This is below the driveway. So they were thinking that the cultured stone was the problem. I tested the house, everything was dry. Everything was dry on this house. But yet we have this going on. So again, incorrect installation, all right? Home inspectors are going right for this spot in the basement. They're gonna walk downstairs, they're gonna pull the insulation out from underneath of the front door, back door. If there's a deck on the house that's attached, they're gonna pull the insulation out from there, and they're gonna be looking for signs of moisture intrusion, okay? So this was actually done 2 weeks ago. Look at the frost, okay? So, yeah, this is a situation that we've been left to deal with, guys, and the builders aren't being our friends about it. I don't know, they're just not standing
Like
behind.
that, is the driveway dumping the water in up against the building?
No, the driveway sloped away from the building, but the driveway goes right up to the stone, and since that wood is below grade, there's a gap between the, right. I mean, they said, oh, the home inspector said this, we want to test the entire house. I said, I don't think there's a problem with the house. I know right where the water's coming from. I saw that picture online, and I knew right where the water was coming from. But I said the only way to know for sure is to test the house. So if we test the house and we get good news, what's that? That's good news, right? That feels good. We got no water getting in back there. Plus, I want to be able to diagnose where is this problem starting from, okay? So my initial feeling was correct on that house.
Well, so if you go back when they built the house, what would have been a better way to
Should have been above grade.
attach to?
Yeah, I mean, they built the grade up too high. When they were shooting the grades, they weren't
Yeah.
figuring out where things were gonna end up. You know, so one contractor's not communicating with the other one. You know, the finished grade